Hi there, welcome to my live video. Hi there, welcome to my live. I think it told me I was live before I actually was. I cannot see the chat, so I'm going to have to look on my phone and see if it will come up on there. I'm just going to do a quick one, as she says all the time, but I am just thinking that Annabelle will be waking up soon. She went down at 3. I put my makeup on today. I just thought I'd make an effort just to cheer myself up a bit. And yeah, look a bit more half decent in the videos. Welcome to the live for those who've just joined, and give me a thumbs up. That's really sweet. Thank you. I'm just going to do a quick opening of my mail. I never used to do unboxings, and I used to film them, but never used to share them. So I figured just get it live and connect with my audience and see you. So I've got a few little business ventures I'm trying to get going over the next few months, and while I'm juggling being a mummy on lockdown and all that kind of life. So you can see my cutting machine. That's where I make some of the projects. I would like to do some of that today on a live, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to. I feel if I do share what I do and how I make certain projects, it can really open your eyes to what you can do, even if you don't know how to do it and you're not creative. You can piggyback, you can learn the techniques and stuff and adopt some of those to save time and effort and money in your own lives. There's lots of different ways the crafting things can save time. So I've got my crafting business where I make gifts, I make boxes and numbers, not numbers, images and so on. I'm trying to multitask. I'm trying to cut this parcel open. I don't know what everything is. This one, and the second thing I'm kind of pushing more, as well as the YouTube, is reselling. I've got a lot of stuff I'm selling. So I'm good at it. I'm good at finding cheap stuff for the family. Hope everyone's well. I don't have access to the chat, my lovelies, so I'm going to try and fix this and get into videos just loaded. Don't you hate it when it does that? When you log in and you click on a notification on YouTube and it takes you straight to the video, it's like, no, don't do that. I used to get a notification when I was live, and I thought it was easier to see what was happening. I do apologise if you have put a message on there now. Here we go, I can see myself now. Make sure I turn the volume down and see if there is any chat. There might not be any chat. It did say, Simply Dana, hi, hello, oh bless you, that's really sweet. Thank you for coming in. For those of you who haven't met Dana, because it's her first time in the live stream, Dana is an active member of the video community of people who resell, and I haven't really had a good look at your videos, Dana. I am subscribed to you and have got all the notifications. I'm just slowly working my way through people, and you're renowned for your emoticons and what? Oh God, I sound like a right geek. For your emojis. And Dana, you don't know me very well, obviously, but I have made a few comments in the videos. I've been the lives because it's been really interesting to watch. I'm just starting my reselling journey, but I've been selling a few bits online for a little while, and I'm just opening my mail to see what lovely things I've ordered to add to things. And I did see emoji queen. I can see the chat now, so thank you, bless you. Thanks for filling my chat with something. Because it was empty actually. I've just found it. I've got a connection error. I've been doing. I'm a bit flustered. I'm not able to talk properly. I'm not able to talk on the best of days, but I'm a bit flustered. So I haven't done an unboxing video from a mail call, as they call it in the States. But this I'm really excited about because these aren't just card blanks. Oh, that's better. I hope you can see the stuff better than my belly. Perhaps if I put it there. There we go. These are more than card blanks because I make my own cards, but I mentioned my lovely machine here. It's a Cricut, or Cricut as I liked to call it when I first got it. I make little pieces to, what have I got? I need to show you, that will make part of a card. So for example, I made a design. It's not clever and amazing, but I designed all the different shapes to make up a card that is a shark. It'd be a really nice card if you're an adult to make, or just for a child to assemble. You write in, Daddy Shark, do, Happy Father's Day, happy, So I thought while I'm making one for me, for my family, I would make a few more, and maybe I can sell them. But what I've really enjoyed doing is I made a bunny card using the same principles at Easter, and I ended up giving away the little packs in a little envelope pouch like this. I made the pouch, I made the right shape box for gifts and stuff like that, and so it's a really cheap envelope to make, and then you put the shapes inside, and then they can make a card or a little pop-up character. So I'm really excited now, finally, because it takes a long time to keep feeding pieces of card into the machine to cut, to bother with the actual envelopes and the card blanks. So I'm quite pleased to have these now that go with my shark bits, so I can make some shark cards for Father's Day. It's only 2 weeks away, so I don't actually think I'm going to be able to retail any for Father's Day specifically, but I can start to list and sell some that way. There are people who buy, like childminders, who buy packs of 5 little card kits and so on. So thanks so much, guys, for coming. Really appreciate it. It was an impromptu one. Wasn't sure what time my daughter was going to be. I forgot. There is chat on here. Victoria's in the house as well. We've got more reselling people. Just opening some mail. Thanks for coming in, guys. It's really lovely. I was just saying about the live schedule. I wasn't sure what time I was going to come on. Decided to go and see the Bargain Effects live stream, and which put me back, putting Annabelle to bed, so she went to sleep at 3 instead of about 1, half 1ish. Sometimes I try and get her to sleep about half 11, 12 in the morning, just to give me 12 at lunchtime, just to give me some more focused time earlier on in the day. I may try that over the next few days to see how my routine goes. So I make pretty much every card that I give now. They're not amazing. I'll try and show you more as time goes on. But I want to get really good at making them so it can make some money if they're unique designs, and I can, they're good enough to give and get people do like receiving them because I've made them. They might not be kind enough to say that they are so, yeah, exactly. I could tailor it to Daddy's birthday, even if it hasn't got a theme, even if I miss the Father's Day. Yeah, exactly. And I can use my example as a photo shoot piece and so on. Thank you for that suggestion. Jennifer. Oh, bless you guys. Thank you so much for coming to see me. I've got 3 of you guys in here from the clan. What do you call yourselves? Because I know you're watching each other's videos and I keep seeing your faces in the different channels, and I think it seems to be my happy place, the reselling video live streams. I'm a bit flustered because I don't know how long I've got before Annabelle wakes up, and I wasn't sort of in the best of mood this morning, and I'm sort of picking myself up now, going online. It cheers me up. So it's really lovely. So thank you so much. It's so lovely to see you guys here. And the next thing, so I've got those cards were about, I've got my costings, but I think if I go into my spreadsheet, I'll lose a bit of time. But if I don't know if I get 100. Yeah, so I don't know if I get 50 cards and 50 envelopes, or 50 cards and envelopes, hence 100. So they're either 30p or 15 pence each. What do we reckon? I reckon there's 50. Oh no, there's double font. I'll let you know. Answers on a postcard. I hope you guys are really well. It's now 5 o'clock in the afternoon over here. Oh, these aren't for work. These are for, I wonder what, right, so if you get an envelope with all these colourful stars and things on, you think, okay, it might be from a company. And then I just realised I've got some sandals. These weren't on the company account, obviously. I really struggle. They're from Faith. And they're leather, and they've got a nice non-slip sole. I really struggle to find sandals, and since I had my little girl, I've not been in pairs of heels for very long. I used to live in heels, so these are just some. They've either stood in a cigarette, or they've stood in a piece of sword. It's so random, but I'm great at cleaning things. That's why I think I'll be good at reselling, because I can clean things up really nicely. And there we go. But nice. Guys, how easy would that be to stow in your handbag if you need to go somewhere for the day, wear your posh heels, and then just slip on your flats for the walk home or something? Happy days. Although now I've got a kiddie, I've got a massive bag anyway. So I've just kept these for a few days. It's so weird, putting my post to one side just to show you people. But now I don't feel as excited, but I have got a big box I can show you. 9 people, thank you so much. Let me check the chat again. I'm getting a bit excited now. I can't see the chat. Where's it gone? Oh, they've gone. The chat comment. I've turned my phone sideways. I've got a coffee set here, and I haven't. I just so I'm not even sharing your comments, am I, guys? How rude of me. So Dana was laughing, saying, haha, emoji queen. But it is really nice to see emojis in the chat. So I've been a bit scared to use them because people have said, like, especially like the kind of different countries, they say, oh, emojis aren't very good and all that. But it's what people do these days, isn't it? So hello to Jennifer and Victoria and Dana. It's nice to see you. Thank you so much. And you're networking, saying hello, socializing. A family. I like that. That's so much better. Yeah. Jennifer, I'm pretty sure it was I met you. I saw your video with your partner. And you were sitting outside interviewing him about life being a married to a reseller. That was nice to see. That was you, wasn't it? I'm sure it was you. No, it wasn't you. It's Emily, wasn't it? Emily Conley. That's right. It's just because the English names have popped up in my head and I was sort of thinking, no, it wasn't you. I'm so sorry. Emily Hayes, because she's got a name that sounds English, and Jennifer sounds English. Emily, oh my God, I'm going to start again. Emily Conway. And Hayes sounds English, so yeah. We've got there in the end. So I haven't yet properly really gone into your channels, guys, because I met you all on the same day in one channel, then I hopped over to the next one. My daughter went to sleep. I don't know if I did my own live, and then it was the next day starts again, doesn't it? So I've got a bit of catching up to do. So, but I definitely support those who support me. Absolutely. It doesn't feel right if I don't. So, oh, James is back too. James was the reason I came to see Reselling Adventures with Victoria. So yeah, I should be looking at you guys, not my phone, but I finally found the chat, picked it back up again. Yeah, James sounds English too, definitely. James, John, Andrew, they're really ones. So I'm going to keep looking at the chat. I haven't got it on my, there's some connection error on my thingy. And then I know what these are, but it's not so exciting. I've just held that up, haven't I, and shown the address, but I don't think it could be used that easily, and it's not a big issue. These I use for storing everything. Like, they store my kiddies' bricks and puzzle pieces. You know, when you get a puzzle of 4 and they're all mixed up, and a really young child would be better off doing one puzzle, not 4 puzzles in one go. I've got these in all different sizes. So now that I'm making card kits and stuff to give to my friends and as thank yous and stuff and little thingies, I think that's an A5 one. I use these all the time, but I've started using them to organise my baby clothes, to put them together, because you fold them flat and you put them in a bag, and you can get 100 in there, and then they're all messed up again. And it's like, right, which one is which size? And we talked earlier about putting things into bundles, DVDs into bundles. Well, baby clothes in bundles takes forever. You'd have to get a massive big sack, chuck them all onto a bed and just organise them. But I don't feel like I have that time right now. So when I get some, I just put a baby grow that's for selling, that's clean, into one of these, and then I might just try and use a whiteboard pen that rubs off, just to write the age on the top, so I'm going to keep opening them. Maybe I shouldn't bother. Maybe it'll just take too long. I don't know. But for now, it makes me feel better in my head, knowing that is all neat. But I will also be putting, I might get some without the grips, without the seals. I think they're a bit cheaper. To put if I don't know if I'm going to do decals or not, because I did do them at Christmas time, and it was a lot of hassle for the money. And if you sell the full product, then it's easier, but then you've got all the shipping thingy bobs. But I kind of thought, well, for those that I do need to store them in, or just storing the decals while I'm organising the jobs that I'm working through, because I put I design hampers and baby boxes that are keepsakes with the wooden slats on them, then I paint them and then put the baby's name on the front and that kind of thing. So the more bags of these I have, better. And I've got some huge ones, this sort of size, that I put toys and the whole set into. Or if there's like a Teletubbies or a Peppa Pig stuff, I'm trying to put all those toys together. But my daughter, she does tend to A vacuum, yeah, that's good. I just give it a good old cuddle and leave the hole poking out the top. Yeah, it kind of squeezes its way through there. I don't know how they are in England, about having the bags. With having a bag and a bag with packaging, and people have gone quite eco-friendly at the moment, but I'm not trying to do an eco-friendly business at the moment. Yeah, Hoover to suck out the excess. That's good, because I've got a little handheld Dyson, and then there's a small little insert. I did so yeah, so the big ones are good for toys, but then Annabelle gets the toys out and she wants to play with them again. It's like, oh, come on, I've just spent a week finding all the odd bits for this set of Peppa Pig. Well, I won't sell the Peppa Pig stuff yet, not yet. She's too far, but she's so way too into it. Yeah, there we go. That's the little shopping spree done. I'm waiting for my little t-shirt folder just to keep. I can't wait. I think it'd be really nice to sort out some of the clothes I've got in the house anyway. But it would be really nice to be able to fold flat some of the clothes to sell. And if I'm going to do a bundle of t-shirts, just have them all folded nicely. Because I can't fold clothes to save my life. They never seem to go right. And then to put them in the postal bags and that kind of thing. So that'll be a nice one to arrive. And then this big one is my vinyl supplies. Because I had an order to put through. I thought I may as well max the order out to get no delivery fees at all, free shipping. There's the button to see the chat. There we go. I know, James, the videos of how to fold the teeth, but they kind of crisscross their arms and do things, and they don't really make it simple. I like to know, okay, a visual. So if they said, here's the triangle, pick the top and the bottom, leave the right angle there, and they went pick that and flip that, I'd probably find it better. But they just do these fancy demonstrations, not tutorials of step by step. Like a salsa teacher would show you the dance steps in an easy way to remember. I don't know, maybe I should have another look there, James. But and then I can do that for the baby grows, because I won't be able to do the baby vests that way. A dotted line. Yeah, perhaps I should just debug it and just kind of say, right, I've seen how to do it, pause it, put my own logic to it, because I am a teacher by trade. I'm a language teacher, French. I used to teach children and adults French, and I just made it simple, gave them memory tips and memory aids. So that was good. Yeah. So my orders at the moment, I haven't been pushing this business. It's just sort of a few bits at Christmas, and then I'm busy, and I'm trying to sell all the stuff I've got in the house, really. But, yes, forgot some of the things I ordered. So I thought if I ordered a big bundle, the item price would come cheaper, because you can get bulk discounts. And got some exciting things that I can't wait to get stuck into. So I have to finish the box for my friend when she works out if she wants the baby's name when she's born to go on the box, or if she wants to just put the family surname, baby X. Can't put the name out in case her friend's watching. And then the other thing I've got to make is some baby vests with personalised. Hello, I nearly lost it then. The box will look high. With personalised vests and so on. So I've got some garments. And that's what I can use for keeping them clean. Those bags I've just shown you, I can keep the garments clean in those and write the sizes on and have a better stock inventory and keep them dust free. Because it's easy, especially with a toddler around, to get marks on them. So I've got my mats. My Christmas Eve boxes, I have a whole logo ready to go. And then I have to unattach it all to run it through my machine, because my mats were smaller. But I've just bought an extra large mat now, so I can do the whole decal at 40 centimetres, not 30 or 29. So that is really good. So I'm really excited, but I love it because it's pink. But that means I could do a banner as well, or a car wrap, or a dustbin sign, and have a bit more play around with it without having to, because I've been a real cheapskate. When I first started the machine art, it's called cutting, machine cutting, die cutting. Anyway, before I started it properly, I had no money, because I was just I bought the machine. I was like, okay, what can I do to earn? What can I make, basically? And you had to buy so many different things. I'm losing my thread. I'm losing what I'm saying. In the end, I had to buy. I'm missing the chat because the box is so big. In the end, I was trying to use one piece of vinyl. So I would be cutting things, reshaping things, and I would hardly use a sheet. It would take me forever to use a sheet. But now for speed, you're best just having your design on one piece and having a bit of wastage, but focusing on one design cut at a time. So I've got my t-shirts. You never really know what they're going to be like. So I thought I would just try, because I haven't, what's that spot for? Is that for quality? Does that say it's been quality checked? So these are medium. I'm going to try these. I did think they'll be a bit better quality because I was thinking about the baby grows, but that's why you should test one unit first, not 12. But that will just teach me, won't it? But I just kind of thought, right, I can model a few of these in my videos. I look them in weeks and just kind of see which ideas take off, what ideas people like, and then I can run those in my shop when I get it going, online shop that is. And because at the moment I'm not really showcasing my stuff to my friends and people, so if I start to do that, then they'll see. So I'm going to have to move the box. Sorry for my bum sticking out while I'm moving things about. We have comments. Let's go back. Sorry, guys. Larry's here too. Oh, hey. I'm feeling really bad today because so many of you that I've missed. The American Wanderer, Jim. Nice to see you. Guys, go and network with each other. Jim, everyone in here, a lot of people in here are resellers. They're from the States. They're lovely, lovely people. And I've been watching them for the last week or two. I've got your live stream in my watch list to watch. I think it was 5 hours. So I'll perhaps start it before I head to, perhaps start it when I'm getting ready to have a sleep. I mean, go to bed. I don't just sleep for 5 hours. I would have a proper sleep then. Oh, of course, yeah, it's nice. It's interesting you've come to this live where I'm showing you all the, so you're the actual expert. I'm just a hobbyist, but I work on the fine little mini things like baubles and crates and t-shirts. And well, I haven't done any t-shirts so far. I did one as a little printing. I made my own stencil and printed. So Jim, where are we? It's nice to see because I haven't spoken to you for ages. I haven't managed to be live the same time as you. Oh, I can't. I'm trying to press the buttons. Okay, Jay Biggie from the Philippines. Hello, welcome. I'm so grateful for all you guys popping in. Larry, lovely to see you here today. Oh, I'm really privileged. And it was really lovely to see. So I should share this text with you while I'm commenting on what's been said. Dotted line. Right, so I haven't missed. I'm going back to the t-shirt folding, and then Jim American Wanderer came in. So Callie Picker, yeah, I've seen you. Frugal. And so the American Wanderer, Jim, he converted his RV, an RV into a bus with custom, like he's a good carpenter. You watch some of his videos, he's good at carpentry and all that kind of stuff, to do sign making. So he's a proper big scale, proper sign making thing, and he did it way back in the days before people knew how to do it with the small mini machines and before people really did graphic design as well. So no one is an expert except in their own mind. Ah. Very modest of you. So let's see what else we've got then. So this is the biggest order I've ever put on with these guys, but the delivery cost is £8 in the UK. But they are a really good supplier of the vinyl. So these are t-shirts I'm hoping to buy back from the business for my daughter, some of them, and then she will be modelling, unless you're allowed to not pay for them. And it's a business expense because it's modelling. It's being modelled by your daughter and you put a logo on it. I don't know, but I'm happy to put the money back in from my pocket for the garments that will be wearing for my daughter. So I just thought when you're doing a new product range and you're selling t-shirts for children or adults or making a pair of both, you want to be able to have a simple product first rather than going for 10 different colours and 10 different colour vinyls. I found that if I just stick to the white first and get the designs right in the white, and then maybe later on when I get my operation more streamlined. I did Santa sacks at Christmas, putting names on, and stockings. That was two big Santa sacks and baby vests at Christmas, and that was really nice. That was easy enough. That was nice and simple. So I'd like to venture out into doing some of my own designs. I much prefer to do my own stuff than other people. But you kind of get told all the time in business not to reinvent the wheel. But I kind of always do. So how are you guys feeling? Are you okay? Are you all videoed out? It's we've been online together since 1 o'clock in the afternoon for me, or half. I've got to have this coffee. Gosh, I just thought I'd treat myself to an actual proper coffee pod coffee. I don't know if it was Victoria's gang. Sorry, I don't mean to say gang, but I mean you guys. I don't know if it was you guys talking about the caramel that made me think, yeah, I want to have a proper coffee, not a cheap one with the spoon and the powder. Annabelle's awake. Told you guys I wasn't sure how long we'd have. So, if you guys want to hang out for a minute while I just go and see her, I'm going to try and make my way out through this box first. My daughter's just next door. I'm just going to wake her up. I'm going to give her a cuddle. And I'm going to see if she wants to come in and sit here. I've made her a little snack. So, if you guys want to stay tuned, I'll be back in a sec. I'm here, we're back. We're back. I don't know if anyone stayed. Bless you if you did. That's really sweet of you. Bless you. Come here, darling. It's okay. Oh. From America. In fact, you were looking at the screen, weren't you? Do you remember I said... Yeah. Do you remember I said Larry? There was Larry and Victoria, and you said, they're watching our video now. This is Annabelle. Bless you guys. You stayed. You waited. You had that leap of faith. You didn't know if I'd be 20 minutes calming her down. Or would you like to say hello to everybody? She wakes up groggy all the time. Oh, have you wiped snot on me? You wiped snot on your mummy. You can't see anyone though, can you? So you don't know who's here. Shall we look at the chat? If there has been any more chat. These guys are good there. That's okay. We've lost Victoria. No worries. You were working today, as you said. So we've got Victoria can take over. Bless you. Chocolate mixed with coffee. That sounds good. We have got a chocolatuno in the cupboard actually. I've had all these posh coffees in the coffee pod thing. And I've got one down there as well. Just hardly ever use it. So let's go backwards. Victoria can take over. So I went through to oh yeah, you did go to the thrift store, didn't you? You've been out and come back again. You picked up some shirts and a pastel set for your granddaughter. Oh, that's nice. Is that a pastel drawing set? And Victoria's got to go. Get some listings done. 5 down, 20 to go. It's good to have targets. You want your mummy when you wake up. She's groggy, but she's not too bad. She's not too bad, considering. Cat James says hi, Annabelle. Hey, 15 colours of new unopened pastels. Bye, Victoria. I meant to say bye. Art skills. And a drawing set. You like drawing, don't you? What have you got on your snack table? Annabelle has 2 little tables, one downstairs. I'll move everywhere. Do you want some peaches or some ham? Yeah. She's so grown up, but when she's asleep, she's like a baby again. It's quite funny, but she's only little. And lockdown mum life is, yeah. Mummy's going to show you what's in her box in a minute. Should we want a little snack first? Yeah. Mummy's got some shoes. That's what was in that envelope. Okay. You want to turn it around because you've got all those pieces. Oh, she's spotted. This is one of my creations while we're on lockdown. I made some banana muffins with blueberries and oats, so they're kind of healthier ones. So while she's quiet for a minute, these are what I love making because they're so. You know what I said about the colours? I've just realised with t-shirts it's fine, but with baby vests, my thought process was that you can make some. I thought I'd get one of each to take photos of ahead of the season so that I can get really have a few more mock-ups done in advance ready. So how cute is that? I've never seen a black baby vest before. That's what you can have. I'll make a snack. Well, you can have your banana cake after your peaches and your ham and cheese. No. This is serious now. You must eat your good food first, darling. Good girl. You're a good girl. Yeah, so we've got black, hot pink. I think you've got to really know your shades. But oh, they're so tiny. I just it was a week ago when I finalised the order, and it was 2 weeks ago when I started to add the things into there. But I wanted to do a girl and boy set. Pardon? You're really good at going on your own. It's in the bath. I'm back. I've got to do potty. Good little Motherhood. We're back, guys. Thank you so much for holding on. Can you see now why it's hard for me to upload regular videos at the moment? Can I come past, please, Simon? And you can see how even doing lives is quite tricky. So what machine do I just have a Cricut Explore Air 2. It's a long name, really. It's just a typical household cutting machine. So yeah, I'll just show you it. I love it though, but it's compared to what you've got. It was £270 in England money, and it doesn't do basswood or basswood. Don't know how you say it in English. It's quite funny. What else have I missed on the comments? I'll show you my boxes I've got to ship my baby vest in, because I want to do it as a nice gift set, not just fling them a baby vest and say, there you go, there's your order. So had to chase down the potbelly pig. Oh, that's nice. Callie's heard that excuse before. Got to go potty. She wants to be cuddled. She does like a cuddle from mummy. It's hard because I'm struggling. I struggle to get much stuff done each day. Do you know what I think? I'm going to make sure these are still in their bundles, because I don't think these guys label with any tickets the size of baby vests, and that is why I wanted to order different sizes and colours to get a grip on exactly. Yeah, they've just picked and they have great stuff, but they've just picked and chucked them in. Hence why you get a discount if you order one or more than 5 of each item, because they'll just grab a bundle and it's cheaper because they have to do less work. So I'll have to just get my tape measure, and they should be pretty. These are the best vests I found for blanks, because you can't just go to the local shop and buy their stuff and cut the label out and say pass it on as your own stuff. I wanted to know the sizing and everything of the baby bibs, because bibs are cheaper to buy, and you can put more of a message on. They're actually bigger than the typical bibs that we've had. Ours were very thin around the side, and the typical ones that we buy in the shop. So it's nice to actually have those. And then I can put these with the vest as a pack. So I just, like I said, I'd rather go for a higher end product. I do miss Grunt. Like I said, I've got to get back into my regulars. I've just got sidetracked with the reselling side of things, and there is so much to watch these days. You're just glued to the screens, and I kind of flick between phone and iPad as well. So they're my different bits, and then we've got my colours, which doesn't look as nice when you just get 3 rolls. This is about £30 worth in English money. So we've got, this is my vinyl basically, and I've got some packaging. You can only be happy with packaging, can't you? So this office is getting too hectic to move. So this is, right, I wrote a proper stock list of everything I ordered, and I do need to do more of a stock take. I would actually probably need to follow a few vinyl creators. Maybe, I don't know if you guys, oh no, Pixie's not here, is she? It's Victoria. I don't know if you guys know anybody who does vlogs about their vinyl business to talk about how they keep track of all their different vinyls, what they have in stock, rather than just looking in the cupboard. I at the moment have got, instead of an organizer like an IKEA thing, you push all the, you put your carry bags in. I just have all mine in here. They've been in here for a week and it seems easier. I did have mine in my big drawers, my 12 by 12, these drawers here that Annabelle's decorated with shells and sea life stickers. I did put those, I put them in there before, but as I've now branched out into bigger, better quality vinyl sheets, I do need something more amazing. So I was quite excited to see what they are, but you can't sell something in a colour or shade until you've actually bought the colour or shade. So my baby blue, this is why I'm going to do a full-on, I'm going to take a sample, stick it in my book and write down that exact shade, because there are like 10 different blues you can get. The shiny white, I have no idea why I bought that now. I cannot remember. In fact, these are my iron-on ones. So this was for the white on the black for the baby vest. This is a sparkly pink, but I won't know what it's like until I really try a sample, because you can see it's sparkly pink, but because you've got the backing paper on, it's probably going to look quite similar to that, but I just want to be sure. And then you need to know if it's for a baby vest, if it's going to be really good quality or not, if the glitter is going to come off and so on. So I had a harder quality vinyl that will really take 60-degree washes, which I thought was really good for a baby vest to sell and have a really decent, for my friend who's placed an order. And then I did the scratch tests and it was actually coming off slightly. So I thought, right, I need to buy the other vinyl, which is less jazzy, more infused into the material, but it will only wash at 40, which when you're selling garments anyway, you tend to give people a big warning, hand wash only, do not put in the tumble dryer, and blah, 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 really look after it. So see what that gold, it's a completely different kind of shade. I can just see it now in the preview. So I thought I'd try this one. see how that goes out, especially, oh yeah, because of the Help the Heroes, not Help the Heroes, the NHS Heroes and things like that. That might be cute. Do some little mini hearts to put on things, or on the dustbin or something. That pink's quite cute. That's the pink sparkle, silver sparkle. Can you see the difference between these two? This is actually glittery particles, and this one is kind of a holography looky like. But I'm not convinced that was the one I actually ordered for the Baby Best order I've got. So must be, because this is the other one that's for clothing, I believe. Jim, I'm still finding my feet on all of this. You know, it took me a while before I got the difference between iron on and everything. Now I can have this. Oh, but you haven't finished your peaches though, Tilly. Come on, there's a few more peaches. It's okay. We can do it together. We can eat it together. Yeah. But I was going to write on each piece of vinyl as well the exact colour and shade I'd ordered, so I knew for sure. I did actually have them do it once where they put it on. They wrote it on. This line is coming off. That isn't a good sign. This one is the glitter. I hope I ordered that was the first thing that went on my order list. My friend who's ordered it, she's really chilled out though. She's happy for any gift. She just really likes the idea of I'm doing a heart in gold glitter with the name cut out, so when you see through it, you can see the name in white and then the heart all around it. So this is the sparkly iron-on. The backing is coming off, so I'm not 100% impressed with that because I've got to cut it with the backing on. I don't know how that's going to work. So look, it's all come off. Oh, here we go, losing box. I don't know if you know, guys, but I do have another channel, and that has got more success than this one. But I've just chilled out since then, and I've just, life is life.
Mommy,
I've got
can I have that now?
a terrible video like this, you just have to crack on and roll on.
Can I have that
Of course. Let me roll this up. Should we count together? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Yay!
That'll look really nice on the black vest. Imagine if I did a skeleton. Anyone still here, my lovelies? Are you guys okay? Be sure to tell your customers to wash any heat transfer item inside out. Thank you. Did I not mention that part? I thought it in my head, but I might edit that. I made some little t-shirt cutouts that say James says, well done for counting. Oh, you're waiting to eat. That's okay, darling. And these are my ties that I tie. I don't believe elastic bands are great, and they ping and they deteriorate. These are from old tights, or pantyhose as the American gang will call it. I obviously washed, but I cut them. They're quite thick, but they're brilliant for supporting rolls of paper. Let's get this cake on the go. My other channel, if you're interested, I wasn't trying to promote it, just trying to explain to you that I did used to do the old school proper setup of the camera, not necessarily the lighting, but I used to plan videos down to the T. And that was in sort of 2013, 14. But of course, Annabelle, you can't have it all. It's a big old cake. We have it together, don't we? You are so sad now. You're not sad, are you? You put that. I'm going to cut it up for you on here, okay? Oh, the plate's gone all sticky. This is the thing with toddlers. And this is why I wipe this surface down properly before you start any client work. So, what are you guys up to now? So, it's still morning for you guys, apart from the Philippines. Is my Philippine friend in there still? I didn't take a screenshot to find you and see if we're connected. I don't know. Oh, that's better. I've turned my phone sideways. I can see the chat so much better now. J Biggie, I probably did meet you. J Biggie is saying shout out over the Philippines. I don't know if you guys know. That is a clue for subscribe to me, and I'll have a look at your wares and so on. Yes.
Oh, I got one.
You got one. So, Annabelle loves a cake, like a mummy, as you can tell. But this channel, I don't know, guys. I just find it hard to do proper scheduled uploads, and I'm probably a bit nervous in front of you guys as well because there's a new group of people and there's so many of you come today in one go. I'm used to the odd new person watching, or a friend of mine from another video, another channel come to see me, and I think I'm a bit flustered because I knew I had a short amount to do. Who doesn't need cake?
My cake.
No, please don't. You just pulled it off the plate and all the crumbs have gone on the floor. I'm trying not to get stressed, and I just feel like for you guys watching, it just looks like a complete massive mess of chaos. I suppose it is. I suppose it's more chaos than me inside my brain, thinking, overthinking, worrying. Whereas for you guys, you're probably just thinking that's just mum life, or she's got a lot on, or I don't know. But Friday night is coming. Friday night. Looking forward to date night. We've had a bit of a tough few weeks being on lockdown, and partner's been at work all week, so I think we're going to try and focus on each other tonight, have a proper date night. We've got fish and chips for dinner, not from the takeaway. We always do a cheapo, some nice fillets from some nice battered fillets, and then we have mushy peas and some thick cut chips that we stick in the oven, freezer, stick in the oven, and I'd like to say we have beer with it, but I have gin and tonic or something. We've got Prosecco, but that's not going to go, is it? What are you guys going to do with your Friday evening? Without a little chaos, life will be boring. That is such a kind phrase. Bangers and mash. That sounds good. Comfort food. Let's pinch the whole cake, you know. It's not all for you, my darling bud. It wasn't a great recipe because, well, half of it stuck to the wrapper. So I think I'll finish by showing you the boxes that I bought, which I'm really excited about because they will transform the baby vests I've made so far as a product line into a beautiful, well thought out gift, because I wrap them up in cute little coffee. Girl, drink coffee. Victoria's, because I've seen Victoria drinking coffee so much, it kind of just like reminds you to keep hydrated, keep drinking. And that when you're presenting a show, it's okay to drink, have a drink, pause and drink and think. So I'm really excited now to get stuck in, and I'm a bit scared again because I haven't done any iron-on stuff for a few months now. But I've got my processes. I'm a bit of a spreadsheet geek, and I've put all my steps down because, as Jim might know, when you're cutting different mediums, you need different settings on your cutting machine, and some things cut reverse, some things cut on the front. So if you're ironing onto a baby vest, you cut the back. So then when it sticks on, the stuff is the colour, or you can get flock vinyl, that fuzzy felt stuff. You can stick that onto a t-shirt and people can stroke it and go, oh, that's a nice, especially if you made your own, how cool is that? But you would cut the backing so that then it will stick, and then you can iron on the top sheet as your protector. So I might have to work out, I might have to, the piece that came out, I might have to, you know, that vinyl that was a bit floppy, the backing came off, or the front paper came off the vinyl. I think I might just have to use, I like it because it's troubleshooting and it's create, and I like thinking of ways to streamline things, make them easier. But I do put, thank you, Dana, bless you. I didn't really notice you weren't commenting. I just kind of, it's just nice that any of you pop in at all anyway. Oh, Callie Pick, I did think, are you going to have bangers and mash for dinner, really? But it just made you think pie and mash, Yorkshire pudding. There's all kinds of British foods that you miss when you travel, and you think, yeah, good old English food. But I find it quite stodgy, really. And yeah. So I think to solve that issue of my backing coming off when I'm trying to cut it, I might use masking tape to seal the two edges together, and then pin the sides that aren't going on the mat, the cutting mat. So there we go. Anyway, let me get these boxes out and explain to you the experience of the items I'm making for the giver and the receiver, because I think that'd be super cute. She says, as she's forgotten where she's put them because she needs to tidy her office. Here we are. I have a good memory, so most of the time I do find it. Yeah, so they're just small ones, but I spent a lot of time last week just looking at the sizes and the I haven't been able to buy some decent stuff for a while, so it's nice to get some bits in and just kind of set the tone. I think I'll be doing everything in the post box for now, everything in a mailer box. But I was researching what goes with the courier mail service so I can get collections. Our couriers are coming to our houses at the moment for the same price as if we dropped it off at a parcel shop, and then they send our parcels for us. So it's great at the moment to not have to go near the post office, especially with a little girl. Don't want her breathing in that corona. I'm just too sorry. Did you even hear me with all that racket? So I've got some more layers. Yeah, got more bubble wrap. I haven't ordered a roll of bubble wrap yet. I think I'm getting there. And I've still got to work out the size of the box to do for mugs. I've got some plain mugs here. None of the mock-ups I've got are the same shape as this, so I have to take my own pictures for mock-ups. And I am going to do... just a quick reminder, if you haven't done one already and you are having fun today, you are enjoying yourselves in the video, please pop a little thumbs up for me. That'll make my day. I do have a troll who puts the thumbs down on here, but it's all interaction. All my lives tend to get a thumbs down, but I just think, well, it's just how it goes. So these are single wall. I missed something I was saying, didn't I? I jumped. Oh yeah, the mug ones. I've got to see what size boxes I need to fit the mugs wrapped. But I can do that because I just need to slow down my thought process, wrap a mug up a few times, make it really solid, try the cardboard trick that James showed me. And then I can try and get a few sales of those, see if people like the design I've made. But I think if I spend too long in the design process and not putting it out there to get a few sales, then I may as well not do anything because I'm not going to get any sales at all if I'm doing all the development stuff. As I said, single wall, postal cardboard boxes. I'd rather have double, but it seems like they're so thin. It seems like they're like hen's teeth, trying to find them. I did look for some mailing envelopes as well. And it seemed I could actually make my own cheaper to start with. Wow, that's super, super thin. I thought that would be great for my baby vest and it would fit one or two in there, but that is so thin. Let's do an experiment. So I'm going to have to move it a bit. So here she goes. Can she do the origami? I haven't used these boxes for years. I thought I got the dimensions so good that the postage charge would be so small. I probably went too cheap on the postal price for the price to ship to my client. So I believe these things go in. Okay, darling?
Yeah.
She's such a good girl. Once she's settled, she's so good. So I think I have the base set. So these were £10 for 30. So I didn't spend a fortune on having that box of stuff, but I can do these. I can ship. If I do go down the route of decals, I'm not sure if it's ethical to sell decals because it's a cheaper product than selling the stuff with the label already attached by professional service. But even for my card making sets and my kids sets and stuff. So that's not great. That's my first folding attempt. I'm going to turn the phone around again to check the comments. Much easier seeing the comments that way, but this taking me right back to the top. Thank you for that tip though, Jim, about the washing inside out. I'll definitely make sure I will do that and make it absolute. Jason's in the house, my friend. Oh, none of you guys have got a wrench. I'll have to do that later. Jason is my friend from the real world. Always thinking out the box. Aren't you funny? Jason does escape rooms, guys, in the UK. So when things start picking up, make sure you are connected. So we're not too far in our town from London. Just hop over on the train and have a different experience. So, Jason, how are you doing? Have you had a good day? I think I'm much better. Things have had a few more developments, so I'm very much happier with things to not be in such a panic. That's all I'm going to say to everybody else. And appreciate your support, James. So Jason, my brain. I looked at Callie Picker at the same time. Callie Picker is James. That's why I got confused. Thank you for the thumbs up. Appreciate that. Made a right mess of this box, but we will have to have. This will be Annabelle's to play with. So the idea is to put a vest or two in here. You're definitely going to need a bigger one, I think. So this will go through the letterbox and therefore be a cheaper service to send. So when people place an order for maybe a few vests and a bib in here, they will go through the letterbox and they won't have a huge delivery courier cost. That's what I was trying to achieve. So let's test it out and see. Annabelle, I'm sorry, darling, I missed what you said. Okay, that's okay. So I don't store my new goods. I'm going to have paper wipe, anti-back wipe. I'm so intricate. No, that's not the word. Normally. What's the matter?
I did it.
Oh, wow. Back in a second. I thought you were just playing, darling. Okay. I'm here. What you want to do, sweetie? You want to play? You want to make mummy a cup of tea? You can do anything. This is what I like Annabelle to play with because I use my offcuts for her. Sorry, guys, I'm back. Should have said thanks for waiting. I was also thinking your comments are so kind. You're so an amateur video today, but I really appreciate you popping in to see me. And I always support those who support me. So I've just got to make sure that I'm working smart so I can come and see you all. Do connect with each other. Those of you who don't know each other. And you're welcome. Can't believe she gave me some more cake. She would normally only get a few bits. I think that's why I had enough. But it's not like Annabelle to.
Oh, that's your flower.
Oh, thank you. I kept these for photograph props, but for years I was going to sell them on. But it's not really like they were big bucks in the first place. Let me read. Here in the US, the post office has a template. We used to have those, and then they say the size has actually changed, so we don't do it anymore. It's supposed to be 2.5 centimeters, I think. And the letter has to fit through to meet requirements for letter postage, and they're very stringent, and they charge extra. So if the parcel bulged out, they may charge extra. Yeah.
Open this box.
Because I've always been thinking about when you have a bag, just one of those little floppy bags, like a grey, shiny. This one's not an introvert. She's definitely a live wire. Oh, Mummy went the wrong way. My nan's given me some stuff to sell, and there's always one little gem missing off these things, so we've got to go through a collection of rhinestones to repair them. But anyway, I've been interrupted. I'm going to get back to the cause. Those flappy bags, I always think, well, they'll go through one of those templates, and just to send a little t-shirt or something someone's bought on eBay would be like 80p or something that way as a small letter or something. But I just don't have the answers on that, so I'm just having to send everything for what most people sell these things for as £2.85 postage with Royal Mail, no, courier, and £3.10 for Royal Mail. It's just one of those things. So I kind of think, gosh, who would want to spend just as much on the item postage as they would the item, or half as much? It's just crazy postal rates. But let me see them. So we've got, this is product development. I didn't really think we'd be doing this, but just to get to the point of, can I make, see, I thought one would fit in there, but this is a bigger size. Let's go for newborns. Dun, dun, dun. Yeah, I would be able to do a newborn set. So what I would like to do is, this is where that folding technique would come in. And then you've got your beautiful tissue paper and your twine. And with my machine, I can cut out any shape out of any material that's quite thin, which isn't any material, is it? I'm going to have to find a pink. Got a pink anywhere? Yeah, they look like a t-shirt. Oh, they're the different kinds of bibs. I only got those for product development. I didn't buy them for making up to sell. I did also say in a previous video that I was going to make these up for my sister to give to her boyfriend's brother, who's just had a baby, as a little, just to help her save some money, but give something really cute. It is a bit of cheeky advertising too, but God, that bib is wider than the baby grow. This is not for a newborn. But let's just, for humour, humour me for a second. So my machine, right, so it cuts all these different shapes. So imagine if I cut out, and I have done this before, but I have got some stampers as well that do it. Cute little baby feet, little baby bottle, little teddy bear, little bunny, little stars, and you sprinkle it onto the package, or on top of, or inside of the tissue paper. This is me, guys. I am a bit ditzy. I did a video a while ago. It's my biggest one for the year. It's not, because the baby bump one was, but the just take me as I am kind of thing, because it's all I can do right now. I can't do perfect scripted videos. I can't do amazing backdrops. I can't do, it's just how it is. So I need to chill out. Yeah, so with the little sprinkles, and I want to make a cute little message card, which again, my machine can do better than I could do with a pair of scissors. And I have the most beautiful papers. So I couldn't do a gift set with this because it bulks out.
Yeah.
Oh, you're so cute. I love how Annabelle just plays with things. She's just so creative, and she'll just happily get stuff in, won't you, Dan? She woke up so well today compared to yesterday. She just wanted to be attached to me the whole hour after waking up. So I'm thinking of a blue, a white, and a blue set for a baby, and doing a nice little script. So if it was baby Bobby, it'd be Bobby in a white Bobby, and then this would be in a blue, and then I'd have another one, so like a 3-pack, because I feel if you give more product value, you can push the price up. Instead of having one product sold, you can sell several, and it's easier because you're doing the same design for each top. So I'm kind of going for the higher end of the market than the cheaper one. For worry of boring you guys, I'm going to move on. So that was the idea. Let's fold it up and measure, because even at the that's so flimsy, look, it's so flimsy. But I really spent ages looking for rigid envelopes the other day, making sure I looked at the GSM of all the different envelopes and looked at the reviews. And then I go and mess up on this one, and I don't find the really high quality thick boxes. I didn't even check the GSM. It doesn't even say on here. But then I would have to tape that down. I think I would tape it down with washi to make it look cute. And this was the other thing. I wanted to do some of my vinyl stickers on the front and the sides, because it's packaging, it's representing my new business. So I wanted to be able to stick that on. So I'm sorry I missed your comments, guys, because it's a different kind of video. It's like a video/live. The poly bag works well for clothing. Big. And is less expensive for shipping. Yeah, definitely agree with you there. But because this is a gift for and let's say my sister buys this for her boyfriend's brother, she'll have to post this in pandemic period. Or if she was Mrs. Blogs buying this from me on the internet, she'd have to receive it in the post for giving to her person. So she might just ask for it to be sent directly to them, and then they would open it up as a gift set. So I would even put the message card on the top there as a little, you know, here's a little item of clothing to wish you well on your baby's birth, blah blah blah, or whatever it may be. So that's why I thought of the box for this one. But I do definitely agree with you on the poly bag for most clothing. Parcel shipping onto the customer, yeah. And you're right. The next time I'm there, how much would this be? Put a vest in each different kind of thing and say, because you get some who are very helpful and some who aren't, and the ones who will help me will give me the answers. So good idea. Let me screenshot that so I can remember that one. James says, so the free floating glitz will be piled up in the corner of the box when received. Yeah, items will shift during shipment. Good point. I appreciate your input on that one, James. I love how wise you are. You're always so wise and worldly, and that's good. And it's not it comes across in a really nice way as well. So the little sprinkles, I probably need to put in between it worked well. That was flat, and I handed it to the recipient. Do a few little tests, and mightn't I? But if it's in the packaging, and the little sprinkles come out, and they lift the vest up, and it drops down, then that's acceptable. You know, like little pink sprinkles or blue sprinkles. Not necessarily sparkly, so it will be child friendly. Dana, yeah, possibly James, yeah. Are you putting the bag for element protection? I probably should then. The thing is, what we do in the UK, there's all these sort of Grays box and a subscription box, and like you get little snacks in one of these, and they tend to come just in these. They just come straight through the post. I want to do what's best, basically. So, but the bags, they're not very glamorous. They're not very, you know, you have a bag and then you have a box, but at least the box looks the dog's doodahs when it's inside the bag. Definitely a good idea. And I have got different size bags. Fantastic. And I could get a nice bag, a nice pink colour, different colour bags. Not pink, but maybe a nice. I have to see what other colour bags exist later on. Would you guys like some cake? Annabelle's just come and bought some over to us.
Cheers.
Thank you. Bless her. So, let's see what size that actually is. And then I just have to work on. It's only 2 1/4. Well, if we do say 2 1/2, you can get bigger ones as well. That obviously then push through the letterbox because it's going through this part of the letterbox. This is only, get the ruler the right way around. It is 24. I thought it was 20. 24. Let's say 24 1/2 centimeters. But if I know that I can send a vest, it's crunched up a bit. I think I would fold it. There's ways of doing it. I think I can make it work with that as my base product. Just, you know, there's little packaging items. Once you lay out a box for the twine, pre-cut twine, have your sheets ready, like a little packing system, I'm sure it would still be worth it. So I've got to do a bit of thinking, but I really appreciate your input on that, guys, and your knowledge, because you guys are experts in your fields because you've done it for longer than I have. And yeah, they do some really lovely pink poly bags, Dana. Dana? I think I recall there being a conversation about the pronunciation of your name, or was it Nana? I'm not sure now. So if I do say name wrong, please correct me phonetically, and I'll have a memory aid to remember it the next time. For example, if the box was left at my door and it rains, it will be severely damaged. Yeah, I agree with you there. But the idea is, I think it'd be more the scuffs and potential opening risk of the box, and then you'd have to use tape you have to use scissors and mess up the box, which is the presentation, to open it. But yeah, in the UK, they will definitely post that through the door. But then with the tracking and the courier bits and the coronavirus part of things, it changes again, because now they're just knocking on the door and having a photograph taken. But what about people who go to work? So there's a whole kettle of fish. So I do agree with you. I'll put some packaging out there. I can stick some vinyl on the packaging grey bags for now. I could just put a few little stars on there, on my logo even as well. So yeah, some really good ideas there. So I'm pleased that I can give my friend the idea came from, well, not the idea, but the need came from the friend who was going to have this gold, but she's going to have the other gold heart onto a white 6 to 12 month long sleeved baby vest. There are only 3 sizes in these at the moment, so 0 to 3, 3 to 6, and 6 to 12. 6 to 12, which isn't great. 6 to 9 and 9 to 12 would be better. And my daughter was wearing vests until a few months ago, until she stopped pop nappies. So we call her Brat. Yeah, that's sweet. That's sweet. You guys love each other, really. So yeah, the heart will be there, the big heart, and the name cut out, the name of the baby cut out. She just wanted that. She didn't want to do anything else, and that would go into the box with the gift wrap and so on. I could even do gold sprinkles, because this lady isn't particularly precious about pink, as one of my other clients is for another order I'm doing for my friend. So to put that in the box, my friend will be able to then post that to her friend, because she can't travel to see her because she doesn't have a car. And maybe I could drive her up. Nice. Annabelle loves Polly Pocket. I'm not going to sell my Polly Pockets yet. We found a really big order, a big job lot of Polly Pockets months and months ago. My dad and I went halves on it because we knew it would be worth something and we would get so much use out of it. I didn't give these little bits to Annabelle at Christmas when she was 2. Oh, baby girl, you okay? Yeah.
I'm alright.
Mind your toes. You're all right. You're a big girl. You're a big girl. Did you fall over my box? Did you fall over it? I hug you better, of course.
I can.
Oh, but because I thought she'd put them in her mouth, but she's so big now. She does not put these in her mouth. She walked up to me earlier, so she's got this. This is the cutest thing, guys. If you've got kiddies, I don't know if any of you've got kids, because you've not said. I don't know. I don't know. But this is a little sun cream bottle, and she'll tip it on me, and she'll put the sun cream on me. She goes like this. It's super cute. And this morning she brushed my hair, and she poured some drink into a glass for me. We went cheers, didn't we? So yeah, this is the kind of, it's nice that she can play with these tiny little toys, because she's mature enough to not bother putting them in her mouth anymore, but because they're so tiny for little fingers, they're so fun. So we've got a whole load of Polly Pocket. I don't know what's going to end up surviving from vanishing over the months. The lid is here. But I really picked up, guys, since I've been on this chat. So Katina, she's back. Katina's back. So Katina is a friend from the Philippines who is very glamorous, and you'll see that she does lots of live streams. So she's definitely a supporter. She'll support you back if you're looking to grow your channel. So welcome back. You've been on my live streams quite a few times, so I'm very, very grateful. Annabelle is her name, ANNABELLE, the French spelling, because that is my main career vocation. I cut her hair today, just a little bit. I trimmed the ends off, and I did what they used to do, where they level a piece at the back, and then they brush it, and then they try and cut that same line across, and then again, it worked out better. But the front is just going to have to be chipped into slowly, because this bit never grew for years, did it? Now it's starting to grow. I haven't bought any clips. I need to find some clips, but the shops are still closed in the UK till the 15th. The non-essential shops. What have I missed? Dana's got a 5-year-old. I'm jumping, guys. I call her Brat. That was what James calls Dana, just as a joke. I'm all right. I know. She does these cute little phrases, bless her. Sometimes she shouts to me, she goes, "Mummy, are you all right?" And I'm in this room while she's playing. It's so cute. She just models everything I say, so I kind of feel like I should be speaking to her in French now. I think once lockdown's properly over. Whose birthday is it? Whose birthday is it? Brains biscuit. Pardon.
Wayne's birthday.
Wayne.
Happy birthday.
That was Christmas.
To you.
Thank you. She's so cute. So Dana, a 5-year-old boy. Boys apparently are so different to girls. Apparently, like in their temperament, their want to do certain activities and their ways. So I can't imagine what it'd be like having a little boy. I did think I was having a boy at some point, Annabelle, but she was a girl and she stayed a girl through the whole pregnancy, and she popped out as a girl. So there we go. Yeah, so Katina will definitely network with you guys if you want to say hi. Katina, these Dana, James, Callie Picker, who's still here? Yeah, those two. They are from the States, and well, I don't actually know much about Dana, bless her, but I will be getting to know her more because I have been subscribed for a while now. I just a few weeks, I think. Oh, toes. But they are part of a group of people. I watch their live streams, and they watch each other's live streams on the same topic. So it's nice to be in the same familiar territory when I tune in.
Can you get the back?
Yes. So they're very lovely people, Katina. So it's nice to know them. So they'll be very good for you to connect with, to see how they do their lives in a different side of things. Oh, don't worry, James. It's okay. Most people spell Annabelle a bit differently. Bon, donc vous parlez français ou c'est juste un petit. Bon. Tu parles français aussi? Bon, c'est bon. French lesson with Annabelle. I do need to do this on my main channel actually, but I just have not filmed for my live channel for months and months. It's just she sits on my knee and then she drops everything, and it's just like these wheels of this chair are just going to squash everything. That's what I mean. The Polly Pockets will not last, but they're only little. It was £65 for a massive box of stuff. Oh. These will get everywhere. Some things are so small, they're just like little flowers that stick onto a hat to interchange. But they do get a lot of bounce for their buck, these Polly Pocket, the mini ones. No, they're not mini ones, they're mini toys for the bigger dolls. So Jim's got to run. Thank you so much for coming. I will definitely do that. Do your live at the end of the day. I'll let that go. 5 hours is a lot, so definitely help you out watching that for you. I'm looking at your names, comments. Lol, that was French. Am I in England or France? Dana, I'm in England, but I'm a trained, well, I say trained. I'm a French tutor. I did French as a degree. I loved French at school, and French and Spanish as a degree. And I studied Italian at uni and did German for A-level. So I've lived around languages for so long. I started tutoring French when I was at uni upon request. So I thought I might make some money out of this to sub my student lifestyle. And I lived in Spain and did a bit of teaching over there in France. And so I then became a proper language tutor as a business. One of my early lives, I can tell you the whole story of what I'm doing now and why it was hard to do what I was doing at the time. And so I love languages, and I need to stay connected to languages because I've had all this effort put into my language channel is called MLS Natasha, and I think it's linked below somewhere, but it's in my channel featured channels list. And I used to make French videos for kids, and that was monetized, and it's got 18,000 views now for subscribers, 13,000 subscribers. But it had millions of views, and that's the good thing. I wrote a song, and it went on to become quite popular with school teachers and mums and kiddies. And like the 80-20 rule, that was the 80% of my views and revenue, and then the other 80% of my videos represented 20% of the revenue and views. So I still created videos just off on the cuff, a lot of them in the end, and that's where I became confident making videos. So even though now it's a bit of a mess, it's a bit of a, my box was falling behind me and my daughter was, the world has changed a bit more now, whereas before when you used to make videos in 2010, it was just so cufflinky, so stiff. What's the word? Cufflinky. It was so cufflinky. What's that phrase? Stiff cufflinks. I can't remember. It was collar and cufflink. You know, where you just no, I'm going in the wrong direction there. Stuffy. It was so stuffy where you had to have a whiteboard and you'd have to have your script and you have to wear a suit and you had to have no mess behind you. So I didn't do videos for years and years. And then I thought, right, I've got a Mac now. I'll sit in front of the Mac and I'll make videos. And I did them. They weren't amazing, but it took me long enough to make the video at the time and to get the words on top. But I just kept doing it because I wanted to help my clients to learn certain words and phrases. And it went quite well. But I imagine if I did really, really well, you know, if I really put all my skills to use to really making those videos good, I would do much better, which is just about time and effort and how much you can really dedicate to focus to it. And I just don't feel like doing here's a quick French video right now. So I just did a quick live to chat about the channel before the lockdown and say what was what, really, and that's as far as I've gone on there. So I love France. I love France. So Dana, you've got a family in France. Are you able to say where? Because that's really lovely. And are you definitely in the States? Am I right in my assumptions from what I've picked up from the other lives I've seen you on? Because France is a lovely place. I've lived over there. I lived down in the south in Provence, the Aix-en-Provence, and it was just lovely. Really lovely place. And I've travelled to Normandy, Brittany a few times in road trips, and I've been down to Monaco, which is technically different. I've forgotten the phrase. It's technically a different place, not country, but Miss. Okay. Oh, South Florida. Look at you. And James, you're from California. You're in California, aren't you? South Florida. Oh, no, hang on. California is West Coast, isn't it? And Florida is East Coast. I'm picturing Florida, thinking James is nearby. But no, California's over the other side, I believe. San Francisco's further south. My geography comes and goes. Stiff upper lip, says Jason, thinking outside the box. I probably think so. And you studied in Italy. Good one. So, Dana, your Italian will be much better than mine because mine was just ab initio. No, it wasn't even ab initio. It was just an extra elective that I did at uni, and then I just kind of picked it up because of the French and Spanish. So, possiamo parlare un po' di italiano? È possibile, no? Perché no? Ma non parlo troppo bene, ma I don't know the word for I try. Intento. I think if I spent an hour a week studying it, I'd be like amazing. But I did have to phone for a French client of mine as a favour. I had to phone an Italian doctor once, an Italian dentist, because my client was in big pain and he didn't know how to. I didn't even know the ins and outs of dentistry, let alone the words in Italian. But this Italian guy was not very good at pausing, repeating, explaining things in a different way. He just kept saying the same stuff, and I was having to direct the conversation as well as develop the language knowledge of the words, the vocabulary in the dentist room, the surgery to talk to him. So that was quite interesting. Just a quick impromptu talk to my dentist for me. But we managed to establish that he couldn't do the treatment because the damage was too bad, and he would have to go home with the teeth. I didn't realise, James, you're in Michigan now, so is that somewhere in the middle of America? Sorry, there are so many states. I mean, you know, it's hard to. I'm going to have to print out a map. I did say that I think on one of my first lives, I print out a map and then mark where I know people from, and that will help me to remember. Annabelle, you're doing a demo? Good job I washed your hands, isn't it? So they're not sticky from cake anymore. Which is so neat. I just find it really important to be at home with her for a while she's little. Yes, Dana, he needs to change Mitch Picker. Va bene, è giusto. Moved here a year ago when my only daughter found me. Oh, that's nice. Molto bene, Natasha. So, va bene means that's fine. È giusto. I've never seen the word giusto. Does that mean that's fair? It's just, it's fair. Molto bene, Natasha. Very good, Natasha. I love Italian. It's just there's no, like German as well, there's no need for it. But I enjoy Italian when there's the Gordon Ramsay and Gino D'Acampo and Fred Surex from England TV. You'll know Gordon Ramsay, but when they visit Italy or different places, you see the host speaking to the Italian locals, and I just love hearing and telling my partner what they're saying. Something so fun about languages and stuff. So I'm really pleased that you told me that, Dana. Yeah. So good night, Katina. It is late where you are. 6 o'clock, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 2 in the morning. Bless you. Get your beauty sleep. Get your beauty sleep. Thank you so much for popping in, Katina. And I must see when your next live. I must have a look when you normally do your lives, or if you can tell me if you're still here, because I keep missing them. So, but there we go. I think because some people do lives that are so long, it's hard to, be there for everybody. So it's just to kind of just taking it in turns. With people from the east, I should say. Yeah, I think I'm gonna round this off now because I've had a good innings. I really love you guys for staying on. This is so heartwarming. Makes me feel so much. I don't know. There's this thing about acceptance. I mean, when people watch you long enough to stick around, when people stick around long enough to watch what you're talking about, and they're listening because they're commenting, and you don't need a bib. But it's just it's just really nice to have people still here from my life.
That's mine.
Is it yours? Well, what are we going to put on there? What picture? What words are we going to put on there? So I'll design the font. I'll pick a font that is allowed. It's commercially sellable, and then I'll just arrange some phrases on there. But yeah, there's the thing about I probably should just do a few designs that have already been done, just to get things moving, and then create my own designs. And then I'm not sure about selling them on yet, selling my own designs on, because getting the media right in JPEG, not JPEG, SVG format and all that, and I'm still learning Photoshop and Adobe Illustrator and all that. So but that's why I try and create my own things, so that you've got an extra revenue stream later from digital products, or at least from tutorials. So yeah, so I hope you guys have enjoyed being in my zone. The plan, I do appreciate it. Okay. And I think the next video or two, now I've done my unboxing, I've got my stock out, I'm not going to put you through the process of me putting it all away and logging the stock of what I've got, what sizes, because I need to know at an instant if someone messages me, can you do me a vest for tomorrow at this size, this shape, this colour, blah, blah, blah. I'd like to know if I've got it or not. And I'd like to know if I need to order it that day for a few days, because the deliveries are slower now. But I shall do a crafting video live. Drama. She's a very well-behaved girl, but she does have a lot of drama. She's a feisty one. That's right, Justa. Okay. Good night, guys. Took 4 years of French immersion into German while stationed there. Also wir könnten ein bisschen Deutsch sprechen, wenn Sie wollen, aber ich weiß nicht, was sagen. Was für, ich weiß nicht, auf Deutsch sprechen. Okay, also für ein Kind, man kann, also, I just don't know the word for baby and bib, it's just gone. Wir haben etwas für ein kleines Kind zum Essenzeit. Let me give you some attention, because you're being a little bit loud. just block out her noise. You're not very hungry. You know, because there's cake. The best way to deal with a ratty toddler is love and cuddles. This is what we do. I'm not showing off. This is what we do. We just have random tickles and so on. Larry. Bye, Larry, sweetie. Thank you so much for coming. It's lovely. I do love you guys. It's my happy little place when I'm in the lives that you guys do. It's just such a lovely, you're just such a lovely bunch of people. Have a lovely day, Larry. Have a lovely Friday. And you're going to be doing some live shows again. I remember you said at the weekend it's a bit of a different vibe because people don't always connect to their computers. So it's interesting to see how that changes over time. And once people get to know when you're on, it'll be great. And it's been so long. Essenseite, like ZEIT for time, sleep for dinner time. Basically, what I was trying to say in German was, I don't know what we can talk about. Maybe we can say, this is something. Gibt es ein Artikel für eine Baby, ein kleine Kind, a little child, eine Kinderin, a little baby. I don't know. For I wasn't going to say zum, but that would be to eat. That's why I said zum Essenszeit, for eating time, for dinner time. But it's like, because it's such a German logic is so different, and it's been such a while. But it's nice to keep it fresh. Look, Teddy's going in the pot now. It's nice to keep it all fresh. I have lost my train of thought. I think we just had a little meltdown when we were little. So the next video, there we go. The next video was going to be of me making the design. I would do the first design for my friend's baby long sleeve vest to show how I won't do that because I've already designed it. I just need to cut it out, but I could just do that one as a quick live demo just to make my lives a bit more interactive. I am going to grow my WHs, because that is, you know, an element to YouTubing, you know, to get some fruition from your efforts. I was monetized once upon a time, and then it just vanished when they changed the barriers, but that's fine. And so I might as well give you guys something interesting and different to watch while I do so. But I will try and do I was going to do, this is where Victoria said, hey, I'd love to interview you, but she hasn't seen this video fully to see how bad my video skills can be, bless her. But I was suggesting that it would be good to do some small interviews on my channel as part of a because I'm a businesswoman at heart, and I like to bring people together, and I like to educate. It's a huge thing. I would like to bring people on to talk about different subjects and things. And nobody on that particular video did want to do anything, but Victoria said, hey, come on, contact me and we'll put you on my show. So I was like, oh my gosh, bricking it. I still haven't emailed, but I had a bit of a tricky week, so I will get down to doing that. That would be so exciting. But I would like to do some professional reselling stuff as part of my videos, and I think I need to stick to streams for now until I get a bit more child-free time to focus on editing. All right, let's draw this to a close then. Don't forget thumbs up on your way out, and subscribe, share, and bring a friend. I've never said that on a video before. For Kinderlin. Yeah, so I hadn't even remembered the word Kinderlin and Kinderlin until things go back deep back into the back of your head. Maybe we can have a little we'll have a little lingo show. We just all come chat and just exercise.
Pencil.
Look how neat.
I want a pencil.
She's got a little bottle and her bag sat there and a pencil. Don't draw on my pretty things. Okay, well, we'll go down. Also, auf Wiedersehen. Vielen Dank für Ihren Besuch. Merci bien pour votre visite. Je vous remercie tellement. Hasta luego. Muchas gracias por visitarme. Can you say thank you, goodbye, thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon? Say that.
Merci soon.
Oh, merci, au revoir. Tu peux dire ça?
Merci.
Merci, au revoir.
Merci.
On its own. You can say merci. Merci, maman. You say merci, maman, don't you? Okay, dis au revoir.
Au revoir.
Girl, thank you so much. She wants paint show. Yeah, do a paint show. Oh, I didn't see what you put, James. Funny humour. Good Nacht. Ciao, danke, merci. Yeah, voice. Oh, different ones there. Yeah, voice. Oh, au revoir. Okay. Oh, we're just typing. Just typing, Iris. That's fine. I didn't know if you were teaching me another. You want a pencil?
Yeah.
Oh, you thought she said paint show. She wants a pencil, but she'll just draw all over this stuff here. So instead, I'm going to cuddle her like mad. I'm going to take her downstairs to do some art stuff. Okay?
Yeah. I want a pencil.
Love you guys. Take care. Have a wonderful weekend, and see you in your channels.
I want a pencil. Bye. Bye. I want a pencil. I want a pencil.